Hey everyone, welcome to Arizona Dreams. Today we have traveled out to Buckeye, which is probably the most western suburb, if you will, of Phoenix Valley. It's definitely the furthest away as far as commutes go. Buckeye sits out by and borders Goodyear, which we've done a video on, and City of Surprise. Population out here, as you can see, it's pretty rural where I'm at right now. I'm on 195th Avenue, heading up towards Indian School Road. We're gonna go check out a high school first, then we'll check out some neighborhoods. But you can see there's a little bit of buildup over here. Buckeye kind of holds on to its Wild West, Old West flair, if you will. They even have a museum that we'll talk about, but it's kind of rural still. I've said in another couple of videos that they're also making a very serious effort to try to make this more of a technology center and become a bigger city, and their goal is to do so within a 10-year time frame. So, you know, it's 2018 now. Let's just pad it, say by 2030, their goal is to have some serious technology out here and be an anchor city, much bigger than what it is. Right now, it's about 59,310, give or take, depending on your census data. That was 2016, so. This is Indian School, and as I've said before, Indian School goes all the way across the valley. Looks like Fry's Marketplace here, although I don't see the actual grocery store, so that must be in process. You see another Fry's sign, so yeah, they must be getting ready to build a Fry's grocery store. So we know there's a Fry's here in Buckeye. We're gonna head into the neighborhoods here. You see this sign up here says Victory, and then there's Verrado Home Builders. Verrado has been requested by a few viewers, so we're going to try to check out Verrado. Now, I may not hit the exact right Verrado area because there's a couple that are called Verrado. The high school that we're going to is called Verrado High School. It is rated a 7 on great schools, and I believe that's it right there, but we'll find out in a second. Speaking of schools, there's 45 schools listings when you go to great schools. One of them is a 9 that's also zoned to this area, and it's a K-8 school. I don't remember the name of it, but this is Verrado High School. There's 1 8, there's 2 7s, this being one of them. We'll pull in here so you can get an idea of the size of this building. It's not as big as some of the other Valley high schools, but I'm just going to give you a quick look around. It's the Verrado Vipers, according to the wall over there. They've got a nice little stadium here, and you can tell just by even the stadium size that it's not a Scottsdale size high school. Probably a nicer environment if you know you want to have a little tighter knit group for your kids. That would certainly help. Going back to the school ratings, I said 1 9, 1 8, 2 7s, 4 6s, 3 5s, 5 4s, and 3 3s, and the rest were unrated. So is it the best school district? No. Is it the worst school district? No. All right, so we just left the high school, and again, you see Victory 1.5 miles ahead, Verrado Home Builders 2.5 miles ahead. And just looking in here, they look like nicer homes. We'll get in there and check them out up close. The next turn is going to take us into these, and this is going to be Verrado Way. What is this up here? Like a hotel or something? Apartments? Is that a center? Shopping center maybe? This is kind of a cool, eclectic little area. I can see why people wanted us to come visit it. This is a very neat little development. That's the Merchants. Okay, so this is Main Street. Kind of cool. I'm going to double back. I think that's where I want to get into the neighborhoods. This is Main Street. You see we got a CVS, you got Verrado Realty, a dentist, and an insurance. This is Village Commons where I'm in now. I'm going to guess these are more like a condo townhome scenario based on the fact that they're common walled. Oh, and we have Verrado Golf Club, which is what I'm about to run into. So we're going to turn around and, or actually maybe we can go that way to get over there. So we can go that way. Let's see if we can go over there. So we got this nice private country club, golf club right there. So you got that opportunity if you're a golfer. And, you know, golfing next to the mountains is always fun. Got somebody pulling out. Common mailboxes again, you see right here. A little different style, but still a common mailbox. Alright, I'm going to ride up into this neighborhood so we can check this out and see what the houses look like. They look fairly nice. I don't know how big these are. But again, they look newer. And you've got some variation in construction, which is a nice change of pace. You see that we've got some brick, we've got some stucco, we've got some siding, we've got different types of roofing on these. It's a little bit hilly in here, so you've probably got some pretty views from some of your backyards. Some of these houses look pretty good size. They've got common driveways, so the back of the house in this neighborhood is where the driveway is kind of an alleyway. A lot of solar environment. Looks like a nice, cozy little neighborhood. This is what you're getting for that. Like I said, there's a lot of solar panels. This is probably the 10th house I've seen with solar panels on it. So you're going to get some energy efficiency, which will pay off, especially here in the summertime. Air conditioning runs off electric, so you can absolutely offset that. And I like the variety of the houses. So we've got some single stories, some double, 2 stories. Kind of a neat little vibe. It is following some of the traditional valley stuff, though. Everything is tight to the street. There's not big front yards. And it doesn't look like they have big backyards here either in this neighborhood. But that's not uncommon for the valley. So far, I'm going to say this is a pretty cool area. Again, my one knock to Buckeye would be the distance. I gave you the school ratings, so let's talk about some things to do, or sites, if you will. Copper Canyon Golf Club, and I don't remember what the name of that golf club was that we just ran into. That may have been it. There's a GeoSavvy Tours out here that operates out of Buckeye. That's supposed to be really cool. They have their own Buckeye Aquatic Center. Here's another golf course right down here. So there's apparently a lot of golf opportunity. There's a Skyline Regional Park, and then there's Earl Edgar Recreational Facility, and it's 23 acres. They have the largest town, it's the largest park in the town. They have softball, baseball, basketball, covered playgrounds, walking paths, really unique stuff to do there. So again, the Valley's been really good about trying to get family opportunity entertainment with walk paths, green spaces, and parks. There's quite a few of them in the Valley in general. So you've already seen that there's mountains, and I've said this before, pretty much any place in the Valley, if you can't get to the mountains within 10 to 15 minutes, I don't know where you are. Because it's always been that possibility from every place that I've seen in the Valley. And again, we're still in Buckeye, and you see these houses are nice size homes. They're not huge, but they look like they're newer. I know that Buckeye was small for quite a while, and they're seeing some growth. So that may be what a lot of this is. There's another school right over here. I don't know which school that is, but Verrado Heritage, it says on the building. So, and there's some new development happening right next to it. But you can see there's a lot going on as far as their building. Like I said, I know their goal is to get bigger and to become more of an anchor city for the West Valley. And I really, truly hope that happens. It would make this really nice. Oh, Heritage Swim Park, that's what that is. So you got a nice swim park here, and then you've got some more community style common living right here. Looks like that's a fire department, but right behind it looks like some apartments in there. So, and then there's another sign for some more homes, a whole bunch of them. So lots going on. Yeah, now leasing. So those are homes for rent that are being built there. Very busy area as far as construction goes. Not a very busy area from what we've seen so far as traffic and people goes. It seems kind of like a sleepy town, but not like, sleepy country town. like I said, there's 50-some thousand residents here, so it's not country. Although, from everything that I saw and read, they do hold on to their heritage with the Old West, Wild West stuff. That's where we used to go in Michigan. It's funny. So good to see that we have Culver's. That gives us a little taste of home. It's a burger chain. All right, we're gonna get back on the 10 and we'll get to our next spot.